Massachusetts. Today, the first of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And off we go from Foxborough. And he'll work this one past the 25, so right about the 28-yard line. First play, and May goes to the air. He'll spot Henry, open downfield. And he'll be taken down at the 30. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 42 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On first and 10, here's May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Crazy!
Working out of the gun, it's May. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Here goes crazy. Hey, what's up? Hey, no, here. Crazy. Good.
They'll go. Here's May. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
5-9.
On play action, now Herbert. He finds the hands of Marquise Brown. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will score. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown Chargers. Dicker is good with the extra point. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Good. It's crazy. 5.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. Going up top. He's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, New England.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because It doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On play action now, Herbert. Short one there to Okonkwo. Look at him go! Inside the 20. And he'll be taken down. It's a big one for the Chargers. That's a pickup of 75 yards.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is the ability to get deep and add layers into the secondary as a pass-receiving threat, and not only do damage before they catch the ball, but so many of these guys have tremendous ability after the catch.
He's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Well, it's clear they didn't have a lot of confidence in their ability to generate enough push inside. That's why they decided to attempt this run on the perimeter. But watch the speed and pursuit of this defense to string this ball out, and they're able to take them down for a loss.
Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
A 23-yard attempt.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Off the play fake, here's May. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They're going to work this down inside the 45. The first grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
Torpedo!
the gun. Here's May. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On second down, it's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throw again is May. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Here goes it up.
He'll run with Henderson. And he will get into the end zone. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, New England. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. No play fake. Herbert forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. On play action, it's Herbert. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Amarian Hampton was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds. 3rd and 7. Herbert to the air again. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. Made out on 1st and 10. Going for it all. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And That's step one. I promise you step two on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
May to throw on second down. Pass caught right side by Henry. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. One quarter in the books in round one of these AFC playoffs. 14-10 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, Angel. That ain't was crazy.
Now, May. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
Here's May again. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Patriots. Extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. And the Pats are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Herbert now on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Harold Landry, they're on the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down.
gain of 6. And the Chargers first down.
Again, here's Hampton. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger from the 44-yard line. Here's second down and 2. They'll go again with Hampton. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown.
So it's third down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Set. Grenading. Grenade. 5-9. Watch out. What is it?
Another run here with Hampton. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Third and long.
Set.
Here's Hampton. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Set. Home troops right.
Here we go on fourth down with Herbert. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
On first and 10, here's May. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. On first down, Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Herbert now on first down. Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
On the move, past the 40. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, L.A. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will get just a bit closer.
Chargers 17.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Crazy. Hey, five.
Here's May to throw it on first down. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's a big hit for the Patriots. And even 50 yards. So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18.
Hey, what's that?
On play action, here's May. That is caught side of the end zone. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Great. He might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Room to run at the 35. Down the sideline past the 45. A terrific run finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Go. Delta to Hunt. 21. Hey, Kappa. Home troops right. Step.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
To throw on 1st down is May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Patriots 56, Chargers 17.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this first half. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. On the handoff, Hampton heading right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Hampton, and he'll get forward for about a yard. Marcus Jones is there to make the stop. 3rd and 9. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Penalty yardage moves them closer for this 3rd down attempt, and it's 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
And he's going to have the Chargers first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
On the ground, Hampton. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
second down. Here's Herbert on the run to the right. Now he'll run.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 30.
Give, and here comes Hampton. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get him a rush.
He'll go down. They got him. Milton Williams in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's third down.
Third and ball.
Here's Herbert. That is caught. What a throw. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers cut into the lead a little bit.
Chargers 24. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Inside the 25. And he will score. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On first down, it's Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now, Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down and 3.
Brings up third and 3.
To throw is Herbert. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
They do go for it. It's Herbert. He'll buy time left. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball is going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Delta.
Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. On the handoff, it's Hampton. We'll get this to about midfield. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47 and set up 1st down. 1st and 10.
And the Chargers set 1st down.
Captain.
And the Chargers 1st down.
1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Lion.
On the ground, Hampton will start before it. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Again, left side for Hampton. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. The guy playing center field, the guy back there watching it all, and all the eyes on him, takes the interception and goes all the way, Greg, for a very impressive touchdown.
Yeah, Mike, I just think the quarterback just locked in on his receiver the entire way. And as you said, that center fielder sitting back there, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes, and once he got his hands on that ball, it was nothing but green grass the other way for the pick six.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. decent field position to start this drive. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Harold Landry getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
15.
Throwing, Herbert. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
A gain of 34 yards. First down.
Up the middle they go. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Set. Crowd right. 80. What is that?
A run. This is Hampton. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Taken down.
3rd and 6.
A 1-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Black 80. Black.
Herbert to throw. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. That is Kyle Duggar in from the safety spot to record the sack.
Couldn't quite tell whether or not that was a designed safety blitz or whether he just did that on his own. Either way, though, Mike, great coverage downfield. That was all the time he needed to get there from his safety spot and come away with the sack.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Crazy. Where was that? Lady, what's that?
On 2nd down, it's May. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And he'll take it on in. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, New England. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The PAT, up and good. And the Patriots stretch things out even further.
Chargers 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
Between the tackles for Hampton. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up, throw him down for a loss. They'll go with Hampton. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. They're going to lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. To throw, it's Herbert. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Hampton trying to work inside. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go again with Hampton. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a